everyone, welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. Last time we spent a lot of time talking to, well, not really talking to, interacting, listening. Being talked at by Akane Karashiki, the previous Zero from 999. And we were with Fi and Tenmyoji. She gave us a whole bunch of information, kind of. I mean,
she seemed to suggest that she would be giving us information at some point in the future.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So essentially, like, confirming that this is not the ultimate final timeline, that there is something else that is going to occur. She implied that we are going to see her again in the future, or we're just going to see her in a state that is not dead, probably.
This is great. Thank you, Allison. All right. In the meantime, we have made our way back to the warehouse floor A.
Yes, we finished the queue room. We got our star keys. We're back in the warehouse floor A. We can now play the AB game as many times as we want. Everyone's alive?
Yeah, everyone's alive.
And we have Accelavir to cure Quark and Alice.
Yeah, we seem to be pretty well set up.
Yeah.
Is where we're at right now. Yeah.
This is surprise. This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It only took a few minutes to decide to head to the infirmary. Please duplicate the Accelavir.
Please.
Please don't just give it to Alice and Quark.
They're gonna fucking just give it to Alice and Quark.
As soon as we arrived, we began to treat Alice and Quark for Radical 6.
Yeah. Do they even know how to duplicate it?
It depends on if Sigma remembers.
Yeah.
It's, you know?
Yeah, right. Like, that didn't happen in this timeline, but I don't think Sigma is recalling it right now.
Yeah, I also don't know if the laboratory's open in this timeline anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
I gave Luna the Accelavir that I'd found in the queue room. She quickly prepared it, and... Okay, well...
Alright. No backup.
Injected Alice and Quark.
Thank goodness. It will take some time for them to recover completely, but they should be fine. Good.
Indeed.
Thank you, Luna. And thanks for finding the medicine, you guys. Thank you so much.
Don't sweat it.
No need to thank us.
Tenmyoji said nothing, just walked over to Quark's unconscious body. He took the small boy's hand in his own and held it tight. I could see tears at the corners of his eyes as he turned away from us.
Tenmyoji's been through a lot.
He has. Something I didn't mention last time is we actually are currently in a timeline where we haven't found Akane's body.
Oh, are you, really?
Yeah, we're on the far right path.
Oh, you're right.
We're in the Alice branch.
Yeah. You're exactly right. Interesting.
Don't know what that means one way or the other. I'm just saying that we were treating it last time like we had found Akane's body.
You're right,
and we had not.
You are right. I had totally forgotten.
Yeah.
Yep.
Suddenly I remembered. Dio. Where had he gone? It didn't take me long to find him. Good. Good! He was sprawled unconscious on the floor beneath the sink.
Handcuffs?
Oh, we found those in the crew quarters.
Yeah, we had been
right.
talking about where did he find the handcuffs? Where did he find the handcuffs? I remember they were on a door. They were on the fourth door in the crew quarters.
Because they're holding the one door open, right?
Yeah.
Is that what they were doing?
Just holding the one door closed.
Holding it closed. That's right. Yeah.
Because the whole time I was like, VLR would never, ever introduce an important prop or have an important prop without setting it up first.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's got to be somewhere. I just didn't remember where it was. Yeah, so there we go.
Before you returned, we went to check on the bomb in room 2, and we found them there. Of course, the bomb was indeed turned off. Thank you again for dealing with them. You are, quite literally, lifesavers.
Thanks, PK.
You have my eternal gratitude.
Aw.
I coughed awkwardly and looked pointedly around the room. I glanced over at Fi to see she was doing the same thing. I mean, they're rock stars. They are superheroes right now.
Everything is in a pretty good place right now, all things considered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, we headed back to the Floor A warehouse to play the AB game. Specifically, me, Fi, Kay, and Luna.
Okay.
Clover and Tenmyoji decided to remain in the infirmary just in case something happened to Alice, Quark, or Dio.
Okay.
Luna would represent Clover's team. With Quark and Dio sleeping, Kay would represent their team by default, which left me, Fi, and Tenmyoji.
Can we everybody ally? You should vote.
No, I'll let you handle it. I chose Betray in the last round. You probably don't trust me right now.
What? That doesn't matter now.
Excuse me. I apologize for interrupting, but I think you should be the one to vote in the next round fight.
Why?
You already have 9 BP. There's no reason for you to choose Betray now. You see?
Hey, you're acting like I might actually try and betray her.
Not necessarily.
What does it matter what he's suggesting? We're almost there. We just have to play the A-B game 3 more times. Then we can all get 9 points. But that means each representative has to choose ally all 3 times.
Right.
Yes. There it is.
Okay, I'll vote. You sure you're alright with this, Sigma?
Yeah. I trust you.
I handed her the star key.
Shall we open the doors?
Yeah, there's really no reason for anyone to
There's no threat
to
anymore.
betray. So if someone ends up betraying, what does that say?
Yeah. Well, because especially, like, Luna's whole theory...
An ambidex gate has been
Okay, announcer,
opened.
thanks. Luna's whole theory was, like, that maybe if there's a common enemy, it'll bring everyone together.
Right.
And everyone seems to be pretty dang together.
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna betray Sigma and Phi in the next round? They diffused all the bombs.
Right. Like there really is no threat. We've solved all the puzzles.
Yeah.
At least from as far as we can get in this route as well.
There's also already someone with 9 BP who has chosen to stay,
Right.
demonstrating that you can, and it's not going to backfire.
Right,
So, like,
exactly.
it's so many of the scary threats have been diffused
Yes.
currently. Now we just have to see how it plays out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would be if betrays end up happening, that's going to be concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, that would be really weird and interesting if we chose betray, like what that would do.
Well, it also it seems like it's not going to give us the chance, which is neat.
Is it
We'll
just
see.
gonna run through it?
We'll see.
Let's find out.
45 minutes remain until ambidex.
All right.
Oh, right. We have to wait for the deadline.
Oh.
Well, we could vote earlier, but then each voter would be stuck inside the AB room for 45 minutes.
Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry.
Okay, let's go back to the infirmary then.
I agree. Please, lead the way.
Okay, so oh geez, so each time you have to hang out 45 minutes until you can vote again.
Yep. And then more than that, because there's usually a time between rounds.
Yeah.
So we've got some time.
That's a little weird because that makes time for shit to happen in between as well.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Well, there is an axe hanging above our head. Radical 6.
Oh fuck. Yeah, you're right.
And we now have confirmation everyone has it.
Yep, you're exactly right, and we didn't fucking duplicate it. So
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
No! Shit. Okay.
Luna and Kay set off towards the yellow door. I was about to follow when...
Hold on. I just remembered something.
What?
The AB room on the left, in one of the other histories, she...
Yes. Oh, yeah. You're right. Akane's body was in there. What does this mean? Why didn't we find her body this time?
Maybe because she wasn't murdered.
But how? When did history change?
Do you remember what Akane said?
The cat in the box. Is it alive or is it dead, Sigma? Phi. You will decide its fate.
The Schrodinger's cat thing?
Exactly.
I wonder what she meant about us deciding its fate.
Perhaps she was saying her own fate wasn't decided yet.
Huh?
The history where she's alive and the history where she's murdered are both real right now.
What? No, that's impossible. We've already opened the box. We opened the door to this AV room, and nope, there was no body.
No, we haven't opened the box. We haven't found a body, but we haven't found her alive yet either.
Oh,
In other
shit.
words, we haven't actually observed her.
So we have not determined her fate yet in this timeline.
Yeah, so now it's up to Phi and Sigma
Yeah,
to
she's
determine it
in
one way
limbo
or the
right
other.
now. Yeah, holy shit.
The hologram was a recording from before this game started.
The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story. So come and find me. I'll be waiting.
Shit.
Where was Akane now? Where was she waiting for us? Or what if she wasn't anywhere now? What if she was waiting for us in another timeline?
Yeah.
Or what if she was waiting for us in the past? Was that even possible? If she was, what would that mean?
Oh? Can she, like, not exist in this timeline right now? Like, just not at all?
I mean, Akane specifically has done this before.
Oh, fuck! Ah!
Wait a sec. Akane specifically has done this exact thing before, right?
Woo!
In 999. Because
Yeah.
anytime she succumbed to heat and died, it was because she hadn't been saved in the past. Whenever
Right.
she got her fever and whenever she just disappeared in Safe Ending.
You're exactly right. She's
Yeah.
just gone.
She was just gone.
Because up to that point, the event hadn't occurred to save her, so she ceased to exist.
Right.
Like
so she could just not exist here because what has happened in the past has not occurred yet.
Right. That's exactly right. And what needs to happen in the past is what Luna needs to do, essentially. That's my theory, is that Luna needs to save her.
And we're about to see.
A new destination in the flowchart has been unlocked. How is that still not the fi end?
Because
What?
it wasn't an end.
Oh,
To be continued.
We're just back. Further. Ah! Oh my god! I'm really freaked out right now. Okay. What? The fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Ah. Ow. Ow. Damn it. Feels like my head's gonna explode. Wait. Yeah, we're back in the room. Yes. Where the hell am I?
We're just earlier.
We woke up earlier. Looks like an elevator, but...
No, this is one of the AB rooms.
Gah! Who the hell are you? And what the hell's an AB room?
Damn, I guess you did lose your memory after all.
Ah. Memory?
Come on, Sigma.
No, come on,
Let's
Sigma.
get some flashes.
Sigma.
Yeah.
Remember everything.
You got this.
Everything.
He's getting so much better at this.
He is getting better. Yeah. I feel like the more you do it, you just get better at it.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
like not only the immediacy with which he's able to remember, but the amount that he's able to remember is increasing steadily over time.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
This is interesting too because it also means that, like, with past instances, I mean, I thought that the same rules from 99 applied to this as well, that you needed to be in a really stressful situation in order to like access the morphodynamic fields or access like moving through timelines. But I don't know if that's really the case though, because he's getting better at it.
He is, but he's been in constant stressful situations.
That's true.
There have been bombs.
That's true.
There have been deaths.
The situation has been stressed the whole time.
Yeah,
So.
it's just it's so constant.
They forget.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
No,
that's true.
He's not doing well.
That's totally fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. You're fine.
She grinned.
Get those memories back. When is this?
Check your bracelet.
It's a red pair. BP is 3.
Mine's the same.
Does this mean this is the beginning of the game? We've gone back to when we first woke up in the AB rooms?
No,
Why would so
not
high?
quite. I think we woke up a little earlier this time.
How do you know?
Push the buttons on the side of your bracelet.
2 hours. 15 minutes. Okay.
We didn't wake up this long before the primary doors opened last time. I think we're about an hour early.
This is good. This is very good because this is around the time when Dio's doing his shit and you need to get out and, like, intercept. Oh, so maybe it's not Luna that intercepts. Maybe it's us because we woke up early enough. Shit. Okay. Wait a minute. If you're right.
Yeah, Akane might still be alive. We got back before Dio killed her, I think.
Then
Right. We're here for one reason.
save her. Yeah. to stop her from getting killed.
Exactly.
Okay. We don't know shit about Phi.
No, nothing.
Like, we know, like,
no,
nothing.
absolutely nothing about Phi.
I just want to bring that back real quick,
Yeah.
is that we don't know anything about her except she's got some weird superhuman jump powers. I guess. She can jump. She can also move through timelines.
She doesn't have the same memory that Sigma has, but she seems to be pretty competent at it regardless.
Yes, she doesn't have the same memory, but she's able to maintain herself across timelines a little easier and more regularly than Sigma has been able to, at least from what I can tell. She's got a locket on her that was from her mom? Yes.
But she was adopted.
Yes. And that's it,
Yeah,
right?
that is literally it.
Like, everyone else, we have info on
Yep.
them. And she is nothing. Like, okay.
But Akane called her out as one of the two.
She did. And I meant to mention this last time when Akane called her out specifically. Because, like, what's her deal? Where'd she come from? Like,
we don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
That aside, let's move. We need to get out of here fast.
Don't need to tell me twice. Let's go.
Leap.
Do we have to solve the puzzle? God
Seek
damn
away.
it.
Ah, boo. Okay, fine.
All right, let's solve this damn puzzle. All right, here we go.
Okay, it shouldn't be too hard. We've done it before, right?
Yeah, it's just been a while.
Oh, this is you.
We don't need to look there. This is our past, remember? That means we're just repeating history. You see what I'm getting at?
The password for the safe should be the same one we got earlier.
Yeah.
Ah!
Exactly. Now hurry up and open it.
Fuck.
It's okay. It's probably quicker for me to. I know. I was turning the camera. Right now I'm leaning
She's
towards
really mad
idiot.
at you.
The password for the safe is.
Right. The same password it was when we did it the first time.
Then hurry up. I was turning.
moving.
I was turning.
Oh,
You need to remember the password of the safe. We figured it out last time. Yes, I know. Okay, here, let's go get it.
Yeah. All right, this is Sigma's memories.
Okay, so all we need is...
We just need green, right?
Probably...
Do blue first.
I'm gonna do blue first.
See if she yells at you.
I'm curious.
Yeah. Okay, question.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Okay, I opened it.
No! That's the wrong password. We need the other one to get the key.
Yeah, we know. We just wanted to see.
I wanted to
see if there was a folder in there, and then I wanted to read it if there was a folder in there.
I agree with
that would have been
Yes, that would have been great.
creepy.
Star Sun.
That would have been really good.
There we go.
Yeah,
Cool.
there it is.
This is cool, by the way. I really like this.
Is super
This is very
cool.
cool.
There, it opened. It's open.
Good work. Hurry up and grab the cracker.
Cracker?
Ah, damn! I meant a key.
How the hell?
Just shut up and do it.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Sometimes it feels like this is all in English, but it was originally in Japanese. Whatever the language they're speaking is not her first language.
It does sort of seem like that. She
kinda-
gets words swapped a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
And
also
usually it doesn't. It isn't intentional.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's just put this key in here.
For God's sake, just do it already.
No need to yell. All right.
Good. Looks like that worked.
Cool. Ready, Phi?
What did you think?
I know. I know. I don't need to ask every time, right?
Then why the hell are you asking? Hurry up.
Right. I'm going. 10, 9, 8.
1.
Fuck.
Done.
Why does he want to do that every time?
Genius.
What did you call him? A big dumb dummy?
It's a big dumb dummy.
See, this is why I have a hard time with the Sigma is 0 theory. But I don't know. Growth can happen. We've seen some crazier shit.
Okay.
Hey! You push the button.
Bite me. You were taking too long. We're on a schedule here.
Ugh.
You found it.
just to be a period at the end and not an exclamation point. You found it.
That would have been incredible. Fi and I climbed up through the hatch and out onto the top of the AB room. It took us only a moment to spot them.
Ah! Akane!
Behind her was Dio.
Look at him doing his dumb little sneaking up, shooting a knife!
He was moving quickly and quietly, a knife glinting in his right hand.
Shit! She's standing there. What?
There was no time to yell to her. I scrambled down from the top of the AB room.
Really?
Fi wasn't following me. When I looked back, she was still standing on the roof.
What? Fi! What the hell are you doing? Get down here and...
Before I could finish, she moved.
Do your big leap.
She ran across the roof, launched herself into the air.
What?
Yes!
Hell yes!
Back him up!
Fuck yes! That was the best! What the?
He's fine, just unconscious.
How can she do that?
I bent down and held my fingers in front of his mouth. He was still breathing.
I don't think he saw me. He probably has no idea what happened to him.
Oh, good. Guy went down like a sack of potatoes.
He had it coming.
That is
Yeah,
true.
he really did.
I heard footsteps come to a stop right in front of us.
Hello, ma'am.
I looked up.
So you came.
Hi, Akane.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
I've been waiting for you.
Just there? Just standing there waiting?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also, this is just a little detail that I like. I like how she has a spider web motif on her dress because it makes her seem like she's like pulling all the strings.
That's
Spider
cool.
at the center of the web.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, I
super
like it.
cool. I also like her asymmetric gems,
Yeah.
like on her dress too. Her dress is really cool looking.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You're here to hear the rest, right?
Yes, please. Wait. Just wait a minute. What the hell is your deal? How can you be so calm? If we hadn't shown up just now, you'd...
Have been stabbed in the heart by this young man and died. Yes. Although, that reminds me, I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate you saving me.
Oh, Akane.
Akane's the baddest bitch in town.
God,
She's just so
she
cool.
is such a bad bitch.
She's so cool
Yeah.
and she's so...
Oh, complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. That? What?
Hold on. How do you know about being stabbed by Dio? Are you an Esper too?
Yes, indeed I am. I am able to jump through time, just like you.
Then what the hell were you thinking? If you knew he was going to stab you, why were you going to let him do it?
Because I had to.
You what?
Think back. Why are you here? If I hadn't been killed by Dio, no one else would have been murdered. Consequently, your own abilities would never have manifested.
She had to make it happen because she had to make all those timelines happen in order for, exactly, for their abilities to occur.
It's the exact same logic as why the Ninth Man had to die.
Yes.
Which is, if nobody dies, people don't take it seriously. There
Right.
has to be a real consequence hanging over everybody to incite all the actions that happen after it.
Even though ultimately those timelines are going to be a wash anyway, because we're just going to return to one specific one.
Yeah. And in the case of 999, she didn't care about the Ninth Man. She wanted him dead.
Right.
So him dying in every timeline was fine. But here, she actually literally fell on the sword and said, look, if somebody has to die, it is irresponsible for me to make it anybody other than myself.
Right, exactly. And
I did the thing.
Yes.
I might as well be the one that pays for it.
yeah, actually I really like that.
Yeah.
Since she's the one responsible for like setting all of these in motion, she also has to be the first domino to fall, like at the same time.
Because it could have been anyone. She could have let it be random chance, but
Right.
she didn't.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know, there's something to be said for that as well. And
Yeah.
that she's this like anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
I did explain, didn't I? The purpose of the AB project was to send the two of you to the past. or your minds at least. In order for that to happen, some death was necessary. When a human brain is faced with danger, its processing speed increases.
That's what I was saying
Information is processed more quickly, and time almost seems to slow. A few seconds can feel like an eternity. Unfortunately, that in itself isn't enough to send oneself through time. The amplitude of the consciousness is simply too small. In order to increase the amplitude, we need to slow down the brain before the increase happens. It's a little like a slingshot. You pull back on the rubber band and then let go. The potential energy you stored in the band is released and converted into kinetic energy. That's what fires the bullet out of the slingshot. Now, while a slingshot can only fire in one direction, your mind isn't similarly limited. When the bullet of your consciousness is fired from the slingshot of your brain, it travels past the three-dimensional world and into the four-dimensional one. From that perspective, time is no longer fixed. In other words, you can travel to the future, the past, whenever you like. Your consciousness has been released from the three-dimensional cage. In order for that to happen, I had to infect you with Radical 6.
Whoa, what?
We're infected with Radical 6?
Yes. Don't you remember, Sigma? Luna should have told you about it in another timeline.
Are you sure? Infecting all of these people with such a horrible disease?
Is that what...
Every single one of you has been infected.
Now, she's probably going to explain it, because it's either that is part of the danger, or that is a physical thing that helps, like, slow our mind down in order to, like, process, or speed our minds up, or, because of how it affects the brain and how...
We know it affects how the brain processes things.
Yes.
Because, like, things seem to go in, like, absolute fast-forward speed sometimes.
You feel like you're slowing down, or, like, things are speeding up around you.
So we don't fully know. Also, we do now have confirmation that Akane told Luna that information with the intent that Luna would break her instruction and tell Sigma.
Yes.
Which is interesting on a number of levels.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, she knew that would happen.
Well, apart from Luna, of course. Unfortunately, it was necessary. We needed to slow your minds in order to store up your potential energy.
I see.
Then we provided a dire situation that would accelerate your processing speed. The result is what you are now experiencing. Your consciousness now occupies four-dimensional space-time. Even that,
crazy.
However, wasn't enough. You had the ability to travel, but your memories could easily be lost during the trip. If the project was to succeed, you had to be able to retain everything you learned in each reality. That was the reason you were forced to jump so many times.
That's why we said they were getting better at it.
Yep, exactly.
With each jump, your ability to remember improved. Eventually, you would be able to retain everything.
We're just about there,
That
I think.
is why we made you play the AB game. That was why you had to select different chromatic doors. By forcing specific choices, we could cause you to make more jumps.
Locking information in one timeline, so you had to get it in another.
Exactly.
And so on and so forth. Yeah.
I get it. I think I finally understand. Well, okay, there are a lot of things I don't understand, but all of what you've just told me makes sense. You did all of this so that Phi and I could jump through four-dimensional space with our memories intact. Right?
Yes.
But why did you need us to do that? People have died for this. I mean, let's count how many different ways people died. Murder, antimatter explosions, suicide. I've died. So has Phi. So have you. So why would you do all this? What does it matter that Fi and I can jump through time?
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable. You are all destined to die. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
I already know that. What I'm asking is why? What is so goddamn important that it's worth all this?
Ah. I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually.
Not in this time.
Akane.
Come
What?
on, Akane.
Just when is eventually?
In a future not very far from now.
Bullshit. That's not good enough. Why can't you tell us now?
Instead of answering, Akane knelt down next to Dio and picked up his knife off the floor.
I'm going to keep this with me.
Don't change the subject.
But it's almost time.
What are you talking about? We've got plenty of time.
No. In a few moments, you'll return to the original timeline.
What?
This is the way it has to be. Don't fight it. Logomorph.
Yes.
Logomorph?
You call him Zero Jr. His official designation is Logomorph. Logomorph, this is an order. Unlock my bracelet.
Compliance.
Putting it on Dio.
Now.
Yeah.
Everything is in place. I have put the bracelet onto Dio. All we have to do is place his body in the 5th AB room, the second one from the right.
That's the one Quark is in, right?
Correct. I will move him. I will also put your bodies back into the 3rd AB room. Once that's done, I will reset its puzzle to an unsolved state.
Why do you need it all? Why do you need to do all that?
To recreate the history that you remember.
The whole rightmost branch.
That's right.
These were all true the whole time.
Right.
We just
Right.
determined it, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We
Your
determined
consciousness is about to leave your body and return to the future. Your body will be emptied, and your other consciousness will jump back in. If your bodies aren't back in the 3rd AB room by then, it would be bad.
So you're saying some version of us is going to wake up in that room and repeat the same history again? Well, I guess this could actually be our 2nd or 3rd time.
You are exactly correct. Lastly, I'm going to leave this with you.
The knife.
She paused and pulled something out of her pocket.
Oh no. Oh.
It was a small key attached to a string.
I'll tie it onto your ankle so that you won't lose it. All right, Sigma?
What's it say on there?
Tu fui ego eris.
Yeah, we know where to put that.
It's Latin. It means, what you are, I was. What I am, you will be.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do with it?
Come on, Signa.
It will help you meet someone who's very important.
What?
Go. Return to the future. You won't be alone. I will be at your side, watching over you. Now hurry.
Wait. I still... Yeah. And then we leave. Because their bodies are going to go plop.
Yep. I mean, it seems like this was maybe a little bit outside of our skill level at the moment. Like,
Yeah,
we did it because we had
exactly.
to, but it's not something we can, like, just do.
Right. Yeah.
New destination!
Yes. Okay. I don't know. I don't remember where the key goes.
It goes, there's a gravestone in the garden that has a keyhole.
Ah, that's
that
right.
says that quote.
That's right.
And we never found the key.
That is exactly
we
right.
did.
Yep. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Which one are we in here? Which timeline is this? Oh, this is
This is where
the one that
we basically, in the same timeline, jumped back and then jumped forward again.
Yes, that's right. Whoa! Okay.
Oh, looks like you're awake.
and they weren't connected. We had to jump like that in order to get to them. Shit. Is this the infirmary?
Why are we here?
Do you know what happened at the AB gate?
Kay and I went back to the infirmary, but...
We waited and waited, and the two of you never returned.
So we went to the warehouse to check on you.
We found you passed out in front of the AB rooms.
Kay and I hurried back here with you.
I looked over at Fi and met her eyes.
Do you remember what happened just now?
You mean what happened a long time ago?
Yeah. You got him pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I remember all right.
Cool. Nice.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Hey, Quark. Hey. Hi. Quark.
What am I? Chopped liver?
Alice.
Back among the conscious and not psychotic, huh?
Yeah, thanks. Grandpa told me what you did. Thanks for finding the medicine for us.
No problem. All in a day's work. Although, I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit action.
Really grabbing at straws here, aren't you?
Jesus. Hey, I wasn't talking about Quark. That was an offer for Alice.
Not really my point.
Whatever. Forget about that. Now that you guys are awake,
Thanks,
all we gotta do is open the number 9 door.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Look at your bracelet.
Oh shit, everybody allied while we were passed out. Yay, I'm so happy with people!
Aren't you proud of him? Because I'm
so
really proud of him.
proud. I'm so proud. Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. It didn't even give us the option. So
They just did it.
While we hopped, they just did it.
Yeah.
Oh. Thanks, guys. Yay!
I mean, Dio was out for,
That's
for
true.
all of that,
He
so
was,
like,
he
you
was
know.
the big issue there.
Yeah.
It says 10. I have 10 BP.
I've got 15 BP? That means I got 6 more points while I was out.
But how?
You've been asleep for more than 2 hours. We've played the AB game 3 times.
Well, that's interesting. We've been asleep for more than 2 hours, and that's how much time we woke up ahead of time of starting
Yep.
the AB game. 2 hours and 15 minutes ahead.
No, that was before the chromatic doors opened.
Oh, okay.
So I think we only got like an hour.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
So
Okay,
it
never
didn't
mind.
quite line up.
Yeah, okay, that would have been fascinating. 3 times?
Yes, of course, the color and group assignments were shuffled around each time. But no matter who voted, everyone chose Ally.
I'm so proud of everybody. It's showing us again.
And now all of us have enough to leave.
They're good folks when it comes right down to it.
Thank God. Except for Dio.
I'm not counting him.
No, he doesn't count.
He doesn't get to be included in
No,
the group hug.
he's the villain.
Yeah. I was stunned. How had everyone cooperated long enough to raise all of our BP past 9? Was it because Akane hadn't been killed? Without a death to start things off, maybe we'd been less suspicious of one another. Or could the bombs have something to do with it? We'd all joined forces against Dio, and Fi and I had been able to disarm all of them. All of us had banded together against a common enemy and overcome a tremendous threat. Perhaps that had strengthened our bond.
All of the above. Yes.
Which I had to admit would be somewhat ironic. After all, Dio had planted the bombs that forced all of us to work together against him. This must have been what Akane was talking about.
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
Come on, let's go! Let's open the door and get out of here!
Wait. What about him? You could just fucking leave him here.
After some discussion, we decided to leave Dio behind.
Damn!
Alice was the one holdout. She'd complained about wanting to take him back to her superiors, but after I mentioned they'd come back to investigate after we escaped, and deal with Dio then, she reluctantly complied.
Okay.
All right, let's get going.
Wait. Sigma.
Wait,
you got a key.
wait.
Sigma,
you have a key.
You got a key.
Also, y'all still have Radical 6, and not everyone is here. Just saying. Just saying.
That is correct.
Yeah. I feel like...
What's tricky is if they open the 9 door, then all the other doors will open,
They
and then
could
they have
go
access to the laboratory, but then they'd be stuck. So it's like,
Yeah, because they don't have any more accelerator that they can copy anyway. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open it.
Yes, just get on with it.
Everyone else swallowed and nodded. I grabbed the lever and pulled it down.
He didn't even count. I love it.
Character growth.
Yes! Oh, I just got really nervous. Oh, shit. We're escaping, but this doesn't feel like the intent. Like,
yeah,
I don't think.
The number 9 door. It will remain.
Yes. Okay. Well, now we can't go open the we can't go open the
But we
headstone.
got this key on our ankle.
We do. Yes. All right, everybody, let's move. Woo, woo. Oh, we're so close.
I didn't need to tell them twice. The room inside was clearly a loading elevator. It looked sort of like a large plate on top of a huge pedestal. We ran to the center of the plate and turned around. The number 9 door stood wide open.
2, 1, 0. The number 9 door is closing.
All right. See you, Dio. I love it.
Peace out, Dio.
I fucking love it.
It kind of feels like it's against the spirit of the thing to leave them there.
A little bit. Like,
yeah.
It feels like we should get all 9 people out.
Yeah. But at 999, we didn't get everyone out.
That's true. Yeah.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends. Thank you. As the gate.
Yes. Okay.
Oh. She started to say something else, though. That's fine. Yeah. It sounded different because normally it says, "Please enjoy your stay."
I think that's the final one. I think it's as the game is concluded, all other doors have been opened.
Oh,
that's what she was
I
gonna say,
see.
But I can bring it up once I reach the top.
Okay, I think you're right. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck.
Akane was like, "No, Dio, you don't get to enjoy your stay."
Actually, yeah. I'm okay with that. Okay.
Looks like we did it.
Yes. We should keep moving.
Yeah, and how much does Luna know about this as well? Like,
unclear. Akane said that she was trying to keep Luna in the dark about certain elements of it, but
that's fair.
Also, Luna is in the same central computer that Zero Junior.
So she could access information. Yeah, exactly.
So it really just comes down to what does Luna know?
Yeah.
Like, what has she chosen to know?
Right.
Beyond the door was a wide hallway that ended in a very solid wall. To the left, we found a very familiar-looking door. We pushed it open and went in. GEC.
Yep. Okay. Now, the other question is, too, are we on Earth? Are we not on Earth? Where are we? Can Fi just jump because we're in a low gravity situation and that's it? And like she's the only one that has figured out that you can jump because we're actually on the moon and she actually doesn't have superpowers.
Well, we have been outside and we've seen the moon.
That's true. We've been outside and we've seen the moon. True. And I took it to mean that we were like out in a desert or somewhere. Okay. Just not
my only response to that is we've actually been outside.
I mean, the world has been ravaged by a terrible pandemic, so yeah. Okay. Oh, the pressure exchange chamber.
You know what this place is?
Yeah, sort of. This whole facility is pressurized, apparently. I think the idea is to keep the air outside and consequently the virus from getting inside. That means that if we want to go out, we have to decompress so we match the outside air pressure. This room here is where you prepare for going into the actual pressure exchange room. You see all those suits along the wall? I figure we need to put those on and head to the decompression room downstairs.
Whoa! Hold on a minute! You're saying the air outside is full of that horrible virus?
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Also, y'all are too!
Of course, according to Akane, we're already infected with Radical 6, so the whole room seemed a little pointless.
Yeah.
Why?
He's not sharing that information.
Yeah.
How did all this happen?
Did they?
No. That's not possible.
We've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's go outside. There's no way to know what's really going on until we do.
All right.
No one else objected. We all donned the protective suits and headed downstairs to the decompression room.
See, like, things feel off a little bit. Like, it's off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Do you want to see what's outside next time?
Yeah, that sounds good! Oh, that's a good cliffhanger. That's good.
It seems a little off, but also everything seems so right.
Exactly.
Too, so
yeah, that's what I think that's what I meant by when I said earlier, I feel like we're so close. Like, I feel like we're almost adjacent to,
we're
like,
one timeline off.
Yes,
yeah.
like we are one little detail off from being like where we need to be.
If that's the case, that sure sucks for everyone involved right now, because they're all they did so well.
They did.
They all allied.
Yes,
they did so well.
I think the fact that we all have Radical 6 is going to be the issue. Like, even if we go outside, like, they're all doomed people anyway. They're gonna die. Except for Allison and Quark.
Yeah,
because
we're gonna be like, what the heck?
Yeah, but everybody else. So, I don't know. Yeah, things are weird, but we'll find out more next time.
Sounds good. See you, folks.
Thank you.